Hey, it's your boy DJ Wolf. You know, I'm just trying to think of the things that's on my mind right now that I really want to say about us, man. You know, one of the things that really get me really angry is when you're honest about what's going on within your culture, within your neighborhood, within your communities. Black people, or some black people, always got something fucked up to say about your comedy. You know, they believe in freedom and all that shit, but when it comes to your opinion about what's going on in your communities and what's going on with your people, you can't bring that up. You can't talk about it. You can't be honest about the things that you're seeing that's happening in your communities and wanting to bring change to it, but yet they won't accept the fact that you're being honest about why you want to bring change. It's just the dumbest shit I've ever heard. You know, one of the things is people say, oh, yeah, you're a self-hating black because you talk about your community. You're a self-hating black because you see things is wrong with your women or things is going on with these young kids out here today. You know, or why people like you poison your own community. Because you're a self-hating black. You know, we can't even be honest with ourselves to bring the truth to light so that we can have a better understanding of how to deal with these issues. That's some really fucked up shit. Excuse my French. I mean, it's ridiculous. We can't be honest about why our community is out here dying the way it is without somebody got to criticize you for talking about the way your community is. If we don't learn how to address the issue head on, how are we going to ever solve the problem? The number one way you're going to ever solve this problem, in my opinion, you have to be honest with what's going on with your community and within yourself. I'll give you an example, and I know I've used this example before, if you listen to me for a while. One major example is a guy who I saw did a video on Facebook years ago. All right, and I told this Bama, and he was a Bama. Yeah, he was a real Bama. He was bragging about black women were fertility queens. He referred to y'all sisters as fertility queens. He didn't think of you as strong, positive black women, or that many of you are strong, positive black women. Okay? He referred to you as fertility queens. In other words, you weren't done good. You weren't good for anything but being baby mamas. That's what he said. Okay? I myself went on the defensive about what he said. I thought the shit was fucked up. Excuse my French. I really did. I thought that nigga was losing his mind. And I say any dude, and I meant that, who feel that way, that all black women are like that black women are not good for anything but being fertility queens, are simps. And I meant it. Do you know he went off on me for saying that? I said you had to be a simp to think that way about your own women. I said that. And I don't consider myself a black conscious guy. I mean, I'm somewhat conscious on to a point, but I'm also honest about what's messed up in our community. And he got really heated about that shit, you know. But really, that didn't bother me as much as the black women who defended him for saying that. I was as much more mad at them than I was him, because they sit there and defended this motherfucker for telling them that there were nothing else, there were no more than baby mamas. Like, that's all they were good for. And I defended them, and they went off on me. But I'm a self-hating black, but you know what? But I guess they thought I was a self-hating black man for saying that. You know? I got literally attacked for saying what was on my mind. I never called him a simp, but he took it the wrong way and thought, oh yeah, he called me a simp. Nah, I said, if you know, but in essence, if you really feel that way, that's what you are. You know? But nevertheless, You know, in this country, it trips me out when you're a black man in this country and you can't be honest about what's going on in your community without being attacked. That's what happened to a lot of guys like myself and guys like Angry Man, Tommy, and those guys always getting attacked for that. So, and even YouTube is actually attacked on some level. They shutting down channels and all of that stuff. Come on now. Really? You can't be honest. Everybody else can be honest, but we can't. We can't even be honest about other people, and then we can't even be honest with our own selves. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like a catch-22. I can't be honest about white people doing dirt on us in this country, and I can't be honest about black people doing dirt to us in this country too. Because there are some black people that do dirt to us in this country as well. You know? And they're doing it to their own communities. But you can't be honest about that either. Only thing you do is just sing praises and talk about good things about black people. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. I support that fully. You know? And from time to time I even do that myself. Many times I do that. But you gotta be honest about the things that you need to get changed in our community. And the only way you're going to be able to do it, you have to start a dialogue and be honest about what's wrong with the community. If you sit there and sit on your ass and expect to get good praises for you all day, how the hell you going to ever get resolved the stuff that's fucked up in the community? You know? Whether it be your neighborhood messed up or the people, something's got to change. You know? And I'm going to tell you right up front, I'm going to be totally honest. Some of y'all might as well get ready, because I'm telling you right now, what white people are doing right now in some of these other communities, and they're already doing, they did it in Cleveland for years. There's something called gentrification. Okay? When we don't take control of our own communities and try to get investors of our own to get in there and build communities and build businesses and stuff like that, you know what they do? They wait you out. They wait till the property values go down, because many of those people can't afford it. And when they get low enough, they buy it all up and they build on it. That's what happened to Cleveland Clinic. That area around Cleveland Clinic, they done built it up. And I heard they get ready to build more around there. Okay, that's just Cleveland alone. You know, East Cleveland is such bad. It's in such disrepair right now that it ain't funny. You know. But I heard rumors that there are going to be people, that there are people, investors already looking to buy sections of East Cleveland right now as we speak. D.C., down southeast D.C., where my church used to be, it's completely gentrified. From there for blocks, gentrified. That whole neighborhood is completely gentrified. Ain't nothing but white people over there. That's all live over there. You know? And that's a prime example. You know? White people moving back to the city, y'all. They taking control. They making money off of it. You know? All the amenities of the city, you got the transportation. They only have to use cars, they use public transportation. You know? I know somebody right now who ain't white, but they're doing the same thing. The apartment is right by the daggone bus stop. Literally, they walk right outside the door, that bus stop right there, boom. Get on the bus, and then take the metro after they get off the bus to the job. They ain't got to drive. And I told them, that's a smart move. That's what you do. You do what they do. You know, they save their money. They build on their money. Okay? We don't do that. We want to go out there and spend all kind of money on all kind of junk that we can't fucking afford. And then you get in debt. You know? We don't like to say we want to go out there and get everything right away. You know, we don't like to build. Black families used to do that. Black families used to build, save up, and then go out there. They don't do that no more. You know? You got Negroes out here today, they see little shiny things and they ready to buy now at a moment's notice. You know? At a moment's notice. They don't care. You know? that's our community for you. Our community, you know, we haven't got to the mindset where we're ready to build instead of tearing down. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but in order to get there, like I said before, you have to have a very open and very candid dialogue before you can get there. You can't sit there and talk about, well, we have to uplift by praising everybody about the good things. No. You have to start being honest about what's wrong with the community and build on building on ways to get it up and fix it before you, so you have the honest dialogue to say something wrong here. We got to do something about it. We have to be honest with what's going on in our communities and why our communities are in the way it is now. What are you doing here? That's the problem. It lies a problem. And until you can get to that point where you can accept the things that's wrong within the community and within some of ourselves, things are going to stay the same. Things will never get changed. And you'll always want to hear about the good things about black communities without working on it. This is DJ Wolf. That's all I got to say. And I had to be honest about that. I had to. Somebody got to do it. But somebody got to hear it too. Of course, questions and comments as always. DJ Wolf Online at yahoo.com. DJ Wolf Live on Facebook. For all to hear on Facebook. For all to hear on Gmail. For all to hear on YouTube. For all to hear on Twitter. This is DJ Wolf. I got more to say on the back burner tomorrow night. And, of course, the daily podcast. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out.